Okay. We might be back on the right page now. There we go. Yay! We're in the right place now.
Okay, you talk to the masses.
Okay. So we had a little bit of a technical difficulty because my daughter said she knew exactly what she was doing.
This is your Facebook Live. You should be grateful I even offered to set it up.
So she was setting it up, but she happened to set it in the DFW Shop Hops.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. Fue un accidente. So we are, you might have to tilt it down a little bit more.
But then it'll...
Oh,
I'll do
okay.
it when you're ready to start
Okay.
talking.
So we've got some people joining us. Okay, this makes more sense. We're up to 9 people.
Okay,
come over here. No, come over here. People haven't seen you. So you want to tag some people. Do they want to tag some people to come over and watch the Facebook Live?
I would tag some people if I were you. It's a pretty important announcement, in my opinion.
I bet you're going to have a lot of questions about this announcement.
Maybe I won't.
Maybe you will.
I'm smarter than you think.
I don't know. Are you?
Hey, who's taller?
Me.
I think I'm taller.
You know what?
I'm not even wearing platforms. You're wearing more platforms than I am.
Oh my God, I'm shrinking. This is bad. Wait. Put your hand on top of your head. Let me see. Put your hand on top of your head.
It's lagged on there, Mom.
Oh no. You're getting taller than me.
Haha.
Oh man.
I'll slouch for you.
I'm shrinking. No, don't slouch for me.
Let's get on with it, lady.
Okay, we got 12 people. Get over there, tag some people, and come over and join us. So, have you been wanting a new sewing machine lately?
Actually, no. That's the end of the video. Just kidding. Yes, I actually asked for a sewing machine last summer before I went off to school. And my mom said, hang tight for a little while because ... Why did you tell me to wait to get a sewing machine?
Well, because I was toying with the idea of maybe bringing in sewing machines. I know. So, as I
face the camera,
as I toyed with this idea, I juggled it. I played hide and seek with it. I juggled.
We played leapfrog with it.
We played leapfrog with this idea. It was all kinds of things going on with this idea. I took the plunge.
You took the plunge?
I took the plunge.
So you bought me a new machine?
No.
Oh.
You still have
what the heck am I doing here?
You still have the old one? I have new machines.
You have new machines? This feels like an SNL skit.
I know.
Where we're like laughing through it and it's clear that the jokes and Okay. So what did you get?
I went with a brand that is well known for reliability, beauty, hardworking horse.
I think this brand may be named after someone here at this table. Noelle Copeland.
Oh, please.
I mean, you said beauty, hardworking.
I went with an Elna.
Elna?
Elna is owned by Janome. Janome.
Now I know Janome's.
That's right. So Elna is a Swiss machine, and they are made in Switzerland. Well, the company is headquartered in Switzerland. It was established in 1940. So
it's almost as old as you.
Oh, she's going to die now.
I'm just kidding.
She's going to die now. So Janome bought Elna in 2004, and they now run Elna. And all the Elna machines are the same as Janome machines, just a little bit less expensive. But they're all made in the same warehouses and manufactured the same way. So they have that really good reputation that Janome does They're just not as well known in the United States
And
as
as
they are in the
expensive?
UK.
Oh, do more people have Elnas in the UK?
Yes, more people have Elnas in the UK.
Top of the morning.
Yes, and so in the midst of doing all this, which I didn't know, I joined a Facebook group for Elna sewing machine owners.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's people who collect them like people collect.
Ooh. You smell toast?
Like.
Oh Lord, we gotta end the live. We're going to the hospital. Come on.
No, like they collect the old featherweights and stuff.
Yes, uh-huh.
They like to collect the old Elnas.
Cool.
And they keep them running and they keep them working. And I had no idea until I joined the Facebook group that they do this.
So now, can you, if these are Swedish machines, can you get them at IKEA?
No. I don't think so,
It was
but
a
no.
joke,
Oh.
because they're like the Swedish company,
Okay,
and all
got
their
it.
instructions are in Swedish.
No, but you know what? If you buy an Elna machine from me, you'll get a bag of Swedish fish. Oh.
Okay, so now here's the more important question. Which one is mine?
None of them. I gave you one already. Okay, so
Fine.
I have a total of 7 machines. However, I am unboxing today 4 of them. Okay?
Ooh.
Oh, so do we want to start? These are my 4 less expensive ones. They're not cheap.
No.
No, sewing machines aren't cheap in general.
Sewing machines of this quality aren't cheap.
No, they're not cheap.
You can get a cheap one. It's going to break before you even start.
Yeah.
But
And you know what? When we talk about them, I'm going to show you why I chose each one, because I sat and went through them detail by detail by detail on what I wanted to do. So do we want to start with the very bottom, easiest model, or the one that's a little bit harder?
start with the basic,
Okay.
so that our ladies and men and people of all kind know what our starting point is in terms of, you know, the complexity of each one.
This is going to be, here, she's going to move it just a little bit. Oh, and bring back the razor with you. Look. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Look how cute it is. This is an Elna 130. So the Elna 130, when I was thinking of this machine, I was thinking of a new sewer. You know, somebody who doesn't know, oh, you're not a new sewer
but at
anymore.
the point you were talking about that,
Open it while I'm talking.
Oh, you want me to open it?
Yeah. Somebody who's not sure if they want to sew, somebody who hasn't sewn in a really long time, they want to try it out, but they're not sure if they want to do this. They don't want to make the big commitment to it, and they don't want to spend the big bucks on it. Plus, I was also thinking of this. Ooh, careful, because it moves the phone a lot.
Sorry.
I was also thinking of this for kids. And the reason is it's a good price point for kids to start off with. When you start teaching kids to sew, don't buy them a play sewing machine. Don't buy them junk. Buy them something good so that they fall in love with sewing. If you don't do that, they are not going to love sewing. They're going to hate it. I think we're going to have to slide this
How about?
like this.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what I thought of. See, we're really unboxing this.
Okay.
So this is the Elna 130. Okay, so what I would have done was, while it was laying down on one side, is take off the top. But we'll do this.
Oh, good, it comes with a pedal.
A foot pedal and
We're
a
off to a great
controller.
start.
We are off to a great start. Go ahead, keep opening it.
I'm scared.
Why?
I
Of
don't
what?
want to hurt it.
You're not going to hurt
I'm going
it.
to keep it on its side. Be careful.
Go ahead.
You got it?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Okay, you got it?
Ah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Here, no, let me have that box right here. Because if this is our packing box.
Oh, so pretty.
Isn't it pretty? Look at that.
Wow.
So this Elna 130, and if you all have questions, please feel free. Oh,
This-
look, Diane already saw them.
This would be good for classes.
This is really good for classes.
Oh my
No,
gosh, it's
we weren't on last night. We were not on last night. I'll tell y'all a story on that later. We weren't on last night. So this one sells, the MSRP is $2.99. But, you know, I can come down on that for you all. Just give me a call, we can talk about it. But the MSRP is $2.99. This one is going to have a weight, because that's the other thing I looked at. A lot of people want a sewing machine to take to class.
well, and Miss Kathy Downing just said, would this be a good travel machine?
And they want to be able to go on a retreat. They want to be able to go to their friend, something like that, without having to carry a lot of heavy stuff, right?
And all the
So-
special parts and all the bells and whistles and the leash and the, yeah.
So this is just a great mechanical machine, and you know I love my mechanical machines. They're little workhorses. It still gives you a straight stitch with a few fancy stitches. You don't
Okay.
need a whole lot, because remember, this is your basic machine, right? You're just going to go to a class, and you're probably not going to do a lot of fancy stitches in a class or at retreat or anything like that. So, you know how much this weighs?
Let me guess. Maybe 10 pounds?
13 pounds.
13 pounds?
13 pounds. So I think it's the
It's like a
perfect
small
weight.
dog.
Like a small dog. It's lighter than our dogs.
Yeah.
It's lighter than our cat.
Yes. That is true. It's not. It's a little heavier. It's 2 figs.
Yes, it's 2 figs or 0.75 of
I think maybe half Tallulah.
half Tallulah. So this is a great one. This is the Elna Explore 130. Great little sewing machine, easy to take with you. Some of the things I liked about it, I looked at this for the weight. I looked at it because this is important to me. A free arm right here. Why? Because sometimes when you're sewing bags, you want to be able to go around the edges, you know, put your bag in there. But if you're doing pants, hemming pants or anything like that, yes, we do that in our house because we are short. If you're hemming pants or skirts, you can still get it all the way around. So that was one of the things that I went with.
Miss Kathy says, will Janome feet work on it?
You know what? I'm not sure, but I think it does. These feet snap on. And if I'm not mistaken,
Oh yeah,
they do feet. They
I bet
do
it
fit.
can take quite a few feet.
Yeah.
Because it's the snap ones. Yeah.
So this is the Janome 130. This is the first one I'm showing you. The starting price point is $2.99, and like I said, I can come down on that. So it is a great machine for a beginner.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, because when I started quilting, I literally all that I did was piecing, 1/4 inch seam, straight line, and bindings.
Yes.
That was it.
Exactly.
So I didn't need all the bells and whistles. And don't
No.
get me wrong, I love the fun big machines, but sometimes it was like I was having more trouble than I was able to
No,
get stuff done. So
Yeah.
this would have been something perfect until I felt comfortable enough to then really invest in something that I'm going to have for many, many, many years.
Right. So, Elna 130. Really, really great little machine. Perfect for the beginner, or perfect for somebody who doesn't need a whole lot of the frills, bells, and whistles.
Or a little one.
Or a little one. Oh, yeah, for a kid. I mean, seriously, that's what I was thinking. Because I wanted to keep it simple for kids. And so I'll tell y'all, when I started learning how to sew as a child, my grandmother taught me how to sew. And I would sit and sew with her. And she always let me sew on her sewing machine. She always had the best sewing machine of whatever that was. And we're talking about, let's say I was born in 62, so I was about 5, 1967, 68 when I started sewing. Well, about 1975 or so, she bought me my own sewing machine. At the time, it was a Kenmore. Remember those? She went over to Sears, bought me the Kenmore, and she bought me one of the best ones. And I remember my parents saying, you don't need to buy one so expensive, buy one easier. And she said, no, if she's going to learn to sew and she's going to love it, you have to buy her something that she's not fighting with the machine the whole time. When you buy those really cheap $69 ones or something, that's all you do is you fight with it the whole time, and consequently you start to hate it. So this is what I was thinking. Next size up we have, this is going to be an Elna 340. You want me to talk about it, or you want to talk about it?
You can talk about it.
Because you don't know anything about them, do you? Okay,
Yet.
so let's open it. This is an Explorer 340. MSRP on this one is $4.99. So we went up a little bit in it. The bobbin is a drop-in bobbin, a rotary hook bobbin. So you're going to drop it down. You've got more stitches in there. This one has a built-in needle threader. So when you just need a little bit more, just a little bit more, not a whole lot, this is going to be your baby.
Careful, it's the cover.
Okay, yeah, so this one comes with a hard cover. Nice, right?
Ooh.
Ooh, ah.
And a pedal and a foot. Or a foot pedal. They're not two separate things.
Yes.
Okay, you want me to pull it out?
Yep.
Will you pull the box down?
Wait, no, look. It has a handle. What do you think about the weight?
It's a little heavier, but it was only heavy and awkward because I was pulling it up already like at waist height.
Yep.
But now that I've got my bearings, not bad.
Nice,
at all.
right?
Oh,
Nice.
look, the cover's in the way. Whoopsies.
Oh.
Sorry.
So really nice. This is 13.8 pounds.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. 13.8. So barely heavier.
Yeah.
We're talking about, how much did we say? The other one was 13.2, so you could tell the difference in 6 ounces.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I see the bobbin case.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it slides out again because I like to be able to make purses, bags, anything like that, and you usually need the free arm for that. It's going to have a drop-in bobbin right here. It's got more stitches. You've got 25 different stitches on this one. The built-in needle threader, which I am going to show you how to work on. Okay.
Oh, I know how to use those.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know what? That's the other thing. So we teach classes here all the time, right? And when we're teaching classes, people always have needle threaders and they don't know how to use them. And the ones that don't have them are always like, oh, I wish I had a needle threader. These eyes are getting old. I don't know. I've never said that. She puts on her glasses to see. But this has a needle threader right there for you. You can drop the feed dogs on this. So you'll be able to free motion small things in here. The bed is not very big. As a matter of fact, grab a measuring tape. I wanted to measure how big the bed was.
Well, don't we know because of this ruler on the front?
Oh.
Because it's 9 inches.
Well, no, that's from here to here.
Oh. So then 6 inches.
Okay. So, yeah, they would measure it from here to here and say 9 inches, but you've really got about 6 inches to sew right here. But again, it's for piecing and smaller things. Something that's easy, ready to go.
See, I love the cases that do that.
That go on top of it like that.
And then you just pull the thing up.
Yes. This is really nice, and it's a nice hard case.
Yeah, see, now that that's easy to carry.
Right?
Because when I was pulling it out, it still had the styrofoam on it at the bottom, so it was like stuck to the box. So I was like really pulling it up.
And you were scared to pull it up too.
I was also scared.
Yeah, you were scared to pull it up. So this is the Elna 340. It's called Explore. It's an Explore utility line.
Says there's no sound.
Oh, no sound.
Ruh-roh. The little thing may have died.
We still talk. Can you hear us now? Where is it? Can you hear us now? Let's see. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? Give us a yes. Give us some thumbs up. Give us some hearts. Something like that, so we know if you can hear us now. I can hear you, Miss Diane. No, that's not.
Debbie.
Debbie. Okay, good. Yes, I can hear now. Okay, sorry, our little microphone died, and it just cuts out the sound. It doesn't pick up anything else. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. It was better with the mic. My sound never went out. Oh, I don't know. I think it might have died. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't know why it's better with the mic, but I don't have the mic on. We used to have one that was cord. It was on the cord.
Oh, that has a headphone jack. Was that long ago?
Oh, okay. Anyhow, back to this. So this is the Explore 340. We're looking at a price right at around $4.99. And again, I can work with you on this. So we have a little bit of negotiation room. Ready to go. I've got one in stock that you can buy, and it's not this one. It's a different one. Well, no, it's just in the box. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, so it's a closed box.
It's a closed box. Okay.
So you want me to get the next one?
Get the next one is the 550. So this, now we're getting a little bit bigger.
Oh, but it's still very lightweight.
Because that's what I looked for. I hear
like that was not hard to pick up.
No, and that's what I looked for because I just hear so many people tell me that they need something light to take to class or to retreats or something like that. Are you having problems with your nails?
Leave me alone. Or to give to their daughter.
No, you come shopping in the store and just buy stuff, so no more.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So this is going to be the Experience 550. These are mechanical and computerized. The 550 is going to have a drop-in bobbin. That means from the top. We've got more stitches, about 50 of them right there. What is it?
Oh, wait, I'm pulling it out.
No, what is it?
It comes with a table.
It comes with a table attachment, yes.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, she's getting excited now. Here,
Can you
let's
take
see.
it off? Or do you want me to just get the... I'll get it.
Yeah. Well, I prefer not to peel it off like that. Oh, that's just the cover. Let's see. Wait, I remember this one.
Oh. Careful, careful.
There. So, hardcover.
Move it out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, let me get this out of there.
Well, it's easier to pull it up first.
I see that now. Okay.
Okay. I got it.
Oh my gosh, this is so light.
Mm-hmm.
That was easier than the last one.
Well, because now you know.
That's true.
Now you know. Sorry. Which way it's gonna go. How to do it. So what's that in there?
The pedal.
Okay, the pedal. Let's put it in here just so we don't mix up the pedals. And this one is a little bit bigger, not by much. Does it have the...
Oh, I like this one. No, it doesn't. Let me get the measuring tape.
Okay, so a little bit bigger, also light. Okay, it's not going to be hard. We are looking at 14.3 pounds. So it just went up a little bit more than, what, 5 ounces or so from the last one that was 13.8.
How much is this one?
This one sells for $9.99. I'm sorry, $6.99.
How much does it weigh?
14.3.
Oh.
Yep, 14.3.
Okay, so for the, what do I measure now?
Yep, from the end, yeah.
From the end to the end?
Yeah. So we're
About
looking at 11
inches.
inches, but the table is the best part.
Can I put it on?
Yeah,
I don't want to.
you should be able to.
Well, I don't want to. Oh, I can't believe it comes with the table.
I know. And here's a handy little storage compartment for your feet. Okay.
Now, I don't have it adjusted to the table exactly, but
No. I know.
oh my gosh, look how much more space that gives you. See, now when I quilt, I put, like, if I'm piecing little things, I set them on this part of the table, and then that way I can just,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
oh, look how big it is on this side.
I know. And what have you not noticed? Have you noticed now that, like, once you have the table on there, you can't sew without the table?
Yes.
Have you ever tried to sew without the table?
When I have to, because I'm having, like, because it's a tight squeeze or something.
Yeah.
But now I just can't.
One day I was sewing at home and I didn't put my table back on. And I didn't realize I hadn't put, I just forgot, and I could not sew straight. It was awful. And then I realized I didn't have the table on.
So,
And that's what it was.
Miss Kathy Downing said, how can it be both mechanical and digital?
Well, it's got both of them. You've got mechanical metal on the inside is usually what they mean by mechanical. And then you've got the printout right here, where that's what they call the computer, because when you set your dials, you are now setting them with a code. You're not turning them. Okay, so that's what it means. It's both of them. Okay.
So like on the other machines we showed, you manually will put in, like you'll turn a knob to show what stitch you're going to do.
Correct.
And whereas this one you can type in or just scroll through your stitches.
Yeah, you put in the little numbers, because it comes with the instruction manual, of course, and you're going to put in your little numbers. And if you don't want to take your table with you, you would just put this on there too, and that still gives you a nice big bed.
No, but that just expands it so much.
It does, really.
And even
nice,
if
right?
you're a very, like how we were saying those other machines are good for retreats, if, you know, weight-wise, this would be good as well. Like really, it's very easy to pick up in that box.
Exactly.
And like to have this table on retreat that can collapse really easily, because we all love our Sew Steady tables, but you have to manually take those feet off, and it's, what is
acrylic.
Acrylic. So I'm always scared it's gonna break.
I know, right? I'm the same way.
I love it though, but this one.
And you know, did you know one time Teresa Dietrich broke mine accidentally?
No.
She put it, we were coming back from Houston, I think it was, and it was a total accident. But she had put the table right on top in the back of the truck, and then when we stopped or something, she opened the back of the truck and it came flying out.
Which I love my Sew Steady, but you have to manually unscrew the feet like they're screwed in. But
to
this
get them
one,
flat.
they
And
just
then you have to
fold
keep
down.
up with them because they're loose.
Yes.
Yes, you have to keep up
And
with
these
them.
just fold down so you could just slide them into your carrier.
So this has an adjustable sewing speed. So again, if you're teaching somebody new, you can slow it down. It doesn't have to go as fast as you want. And it has extra sewing foot clearance. And what that means is, see, I raise it right there. I can raise the foot. But if I'm going over something really bulky and I need to get under there, I can just push it up. Oh, it won't let me right now. There.
Oh.
And I can push it up and get something even more bulky.
My gosh.
I know. Which is really great when you're trying to go over like multiple seams. So I'd love to go ahead and do that. You also have an adjustable foot pressure. So depending how hard you press on there, you can adjust how fast it goes as well.
Okay.
So really, really cool. This one weighs 14.3 pounds. So again, really light, and we're looking at a price of $6.99 on this one.
That's awesome.
I know. Do you want to take it back to school with you?
I do.
You don't get to.
Okay. That's fine. Didn't care anyways.
Yeah, so Diane says sewing without the table is as weird as sewing with shoes on. Oh my God, you are so right. I can't sew with shoes on.
You just about fell over when I was quilting with my shoes on here at the store. But it was because I was in a pinch. I wasn't going to take my shoes off.
But and you know, when here at the store I sew with my shoes on because who wants to sew after me after I've had my bare feet? I know, I get it.
The answer is
But oh my gosh, I can't do it. So I love it. So we do have
one more. Una más.
That has the foam thing in there.
I know. I'm just making sure they all stay together.
You know what you can do with these beautiful white?
Oh, you can put stickers on them.
Yes, you can put stickers all over Rome. I tell you what, every time you buy a machine, not only will you get a bag of Swedish fish, you'll also get a Not Your Mama's Quilt Store sticker. How's that?
How's that for service?
How's that for service?
Okay, ready?
Last one we're going to show you today.
Oh my gosh. Like, these are so light. And I'm not even that strong. Like, yes, I'm young, I'm limber, but like, I pick up stuff here at the shop and it's heavy.
I know.
The same as everybody else.
So I did this on purpose because that's the thing that I hear so often from people is that lugging these heavy machines back and forth is so hard. So
yeah, I did that one pretty well.
You did do that pretty well. Bravo.
Bravo.
So this is going to be the Experience 570A.
Tell the peeps and I'll unbox it.
So the Experience 570A, we're still getting a little bit bigger, but not heavier. It is no it's not. It's 14.3 pounds.
I was going to say.
It's still like 14.3 pounds. But the difference between this one and the 550, the big difference is this has the needle up and down. You can set a setting for it. You don't just have to move it with your finger. You're going to set a setting with it. It comes with a table. I know. For me, that's worth the price of everything. You know, I love the table.
Same.
So you can default a setting for it to be up or down, and it has an automatic needle thread cutter.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry.
Got it?
Yep. So it looks very similar to the one we just looked at, but those functions my mom was saying that this one has, in addition to the ones on the last machine, like you can see this is the automatic thread cutter, the needle up, needle down, right there, stuff like that.
If you do buttonholes, which I do on clothing sometimes, it gives you 12 different buttonholes you can make. Those can be horizontal, vertical, little round ones, and key, what do you call the little key shape ones? I forget what they're called. So it does give you more. You've got the free arm. You've got the drop-in bobbin again. And that to me is also important because it's hard to put a bobbin in when the table is on there.
Also, you can see the bobbin.
Yes.
So you can see when it's close to running out. Because there are machines that are so computerized that it'll tell you when it's close to running out, but they tell you so early.
No.
It tells you so early. And so I'm constantly stopping, pulling the table off, getting my bobbin out, checking it, seeing it's fine, putting it back in there.
Yeah.
And you can just see it right on the top.
I know. I really thought a lot about what I wanted in a sewing machine, and the Elnas really fit the bill for me. Fit the bill.
Fit the bill.
Fit the bill. They really fit the bill for me, and I just really liked how they came together with everything. I don't know if that goes up or not. I have to look and see.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay. And this one, look right here. So, yes, all your little bookies, all your little stuff right there, which I love because then I don't have to carry a manual around with me to see, is that great or what?
Oh my god.
I know.
Because on the big machines with all the bells and whistles, you literally have to carry the book around.
Yeah.
Like the booklet.
Right.
And it takes so long.
Unless you're going to scroll through
Unless
them.
you're going to scroll through them, which is going to take just as long.
Yeah, unless you're going to scroll through them. So the tension is not an automatic setter on this. You're still going to set your tension. But you know what? If you stick with one kind of thread.
Or a fill.
If you stick with one kind of thread, you can pretty much set your tension and forget it. It's not something that you should be going back over and over adjusting all the time. You should be one and done, set it. If you're changing fabrics, like maybe to a real sheer, like a chiffon or a rayon, you may want to adjust the setting a little bit, but it's not something you have to make big adjustments for. The other thing is this one, you're going to be able to, it has the free arm on here also that we talked about. And then it has a foot pressure adjustment, which means that if you are sewing on lighter fabrics, like the rayons or maybe, what do you call it? Double gauze, something like that. You can make the foot pressure a little bit lighter so it doesn't push on it so hard. They have snap-on feet, which I love.
Well, yeah, because that's what, when someone asked about the Janome, the snap-on feet, because see, I think the machine you gave me has snap-on feet, and it makes it so much easier to switch your feet out. Instead of having to like unscrew the whole thing and bring it down and then you bump your needle and then well I should probably change the needle now and then you change the needle and then you put the foot back on and then you realize you didn't screw it on tight enough and undo it and get the screwdriver. It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's a process. Yeah, it's a process. And when I was looking at these, I don't have any extra feet right now. I haven't gotten those in yet. But the price of the feet were not just so expensive, you couldn't believe it. And it came with a good number of feet too, so I really like that.
Oh, and I like the 1/4 inch foot. Have you looked at it?
No.
Can I pull it out? Okay. Because see, if you're like me, 1/4 inch foot is life-changing. I literally only sew with a 1/4 inch foot because I don't do anything too crazy. But you have to have a good 1/4 inch foot, which this one, the little guide is actually a different color and it's real thin, which I like. I don't know how well can they see it.
Not too good.
Okay, well,
but don't move. It starts to focus and then you move and it doesn't focus. Stay there. Okay. Now you're no.
Here, let me go over here. But like I'll switch. Oh, I can see.
There. Oh. Okay.
So you can see on the 1/4 inch foot right there. Oh, I'm showing them my nasty fingers. Sorry. Because my nail came off. But I've sewn on whatever machine my mother is willing to let me use at the point in time that I'm sewing. And if the 1/4 inch guide is too thick, it messes with your seam allowance. I have them where they're like, they come off the foot a little bit, and so then it also messes with your seam. I just haven't found one that I like yet.
Those are the way that I love those.
And the one that I have liked the most was on the simplest machine that I've worked on, which was, I think it was a little brother, and it was because it was literally just a little tiny piece like this. And that was the one that I could get the most consistent 1/4 inch seam on, compared to like your real big fancy ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm telling you. So I do have some more. Diane says it looks a lot like my little Janome foot. Yeah, it probably does. And that's made by a bunch of different manufacturers. I mean, I think almost every sewing machine manufacturer has that type of foot. However, they don't all tell you they have that foot because they all say that the foot that you have is a 1/4 inch. Just make sure your fabric doesn't extend past the foot, and I can't do that.
It's too much.
I can't do it. I move too much for that. So, I'm really excited about these. I've got these 4 plus one more sitting already on my website, so you can go in and look at it. There's some stuff you can download about it if you want to see it. And then I will have, how many was this for? I'll have 3 more to show you, probably tomorrow.
Are they here?
They're here. Unless you're going to go get them and open them, but they're not on the website yet.
Are they more expensive? Are they simpler?
No.
More complex?
They're more complex, and they're not as light to travel around with.
Okay, so these would be like the at-home machines.
More so like that. So the next one is going to be a 680, and on the 680, we're looking at 22 pounds. So it takes a jump up there.
Yeah, but still, these are not bad at all.
And so with the ones that are a little bit larger, what I looked at with that, I wanted a knee, what do you call it? The knee.
The like leg.
Knee lift.
Yeah.
I wanted a knee lift.
Yes,
the leg lift. I wanted that. I wanted a larger bed than your standard bed. Because they have one that has all the bells and whistles, but it still has a small bed. And I'm like, if you're going to pay that kind of money, then I want a bigger bed. Right here, throat space. So that's what I looked at, plus it being a little bit lighter. So it comes in at 22 pounds. It's about 8 pounds more than this. Lots of fun stuff. And then there's 2 more that I have that are in the 700 series. They're kind of considered the Pro series. So those aren't the ones you would normally carry around with you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is perfect for taking to a class and whatever.
And I may be getting ahead of myself here with the leg lift, but that is the best thing ever.
I know.
And but I did all my sewing on your machine, which has one, and now the machine I have at school does not. And it is
like you're
so hard. And I'll be quilting, and I'm like,
I know.
And nothing happens. And I'm like, oh, right. And I have to lift up my foot. Yeah.
I know.
Yep.
I'm the same way.
Miss Diane says, so the next has bigger beds. That's what I'm looking for.
That's what you're looking for, yes. So they've got a bigger throat space like this. The bed itself, I don't think it comes with a bed. I have to look and see.
You mean the
it has a
table?
bigger throat space. Yeah, it doesn't have the table on it. I don't think it does. I have to look and see. But it has a bigger throat space. So, we can order the table.
I was going to say, if it's, since they're going to be the more expensive stay at home, that's when you would probably want to invest in a Sew Steady if it's not going to be constantly transported.
Yeah, if it's not constantly transported. So yes, it has a bigger throat space. That's what I looked at for those. And again, some of the features that I hear so many ladies ask for when they come to a class, and then because I sew, what do I like about it? I do. What do I like about it? There's a lot of sewing machine dealers that are just dealers. They don't necessarily sit down and work on them. They just sell them. But I work on them, so I know what I like and what I don't like. I didn't care as much about how many different fancy stitches come on it. It's great that it comes with more, but it doesn't make my sewing any better or worse. So that doesn't sell me completely on it. It's other things that sell me, like the needle up, the needle down, the needle threader, the leg lift, the table, the speed control. It's those things that sell me that I think, okay, this is what I really love about them.
Now imagine being me, a young person which you all are, but someone who is learning how to sew from someone who already knows what to like and dislike. So now I'm like, I want the automatic thread cutter. I want the automatic threader. I want the bobbin up, tell me when my bobbin's low. I want to be able to check my bobbin. I want the table. I want the leg lift. And now I'm like...
But the one I gave you is pretty sweet.
No, I know, but I'm just saying
you see these.
Yeah, I never had to start from the bottom and work up. Now I just want to jump straight to the top. But
But see, that's why you also like sewing.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I never had problems.
You never fought with it the whole time.
I had to relearn how to do tension a couple times. And that was just because I'd be changing threads. But I never have to worry about tension and stuff. The most problems I have are just getting a consistent 1/4 inch seam.
Yeah. So, thank you all for joining us today. We've taken up, oh my gosh, it's almost an hour. I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did, and I can't wait to see you in the store. I will have these 4 models out where you can look at them already. You can even take them for a test drive. And I will have the other 3 models out tomorrow. I have 1 on the system right now. I've got 2 more I've got to put into the computer, and you'll be able to read about it. So you can right now see 5 of them on my computer on my sewing machine page. Yay for Elna. And I'm really excited. Tell your friends about it, and we will see you soon. Bye.